Alrighty, hey yo, what is going on guys? Fosse Boss here, and today we're going to be comparing some screenshots that came out as a press release from E3 to some content creators and news sites. I wasn't lucky enough to get it, so I am just going off the screenshots that these people are showing, which they aren't showing all because there are several pages and we only have a few images. But it is completely fine. We are going to be comparing these zones that are currently in the game versus the zones that will be in the game. So, one thing that I want to point out before we start this video is some of these screenshots I'm going to be talking about in another video simply because they reveal a lot about how we're going to be starting the Rise of Iron and what is going to be in the Rise of Iron and just like all the new zones and things like that. So there are a lot of screenshots that I will be talking about in another video coming out later this week. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. With this first one, we are comparing the Divide, and in the original image, it's you got some snow on the ground, old Russia style. And then in this other image, we can see a fallen Devil Walker covered in snow and icicles, and it looks really, really badass. And in the background, we can see the giant hole in the wall, which is going to be just absolutely crazy. I mean, if we're talking hole in the wall, you know, great game show, but I think in Destiny, Hole in the Wall is going to be even better. The next area that we are comparing is the fans that you walk through. I don't even know what the hell to call this zone. It is literally just a whole bunch of fans that you're walking through, and there's a rip in one of them, and it's not moving. But now looks completely frozen solid. It looks absolutely amazing. There's icicles coming from the wall, and I gotta say, man, I gotta hand it to Bungie. These zones look just absolutely incredible. This next one is when you're first walking out into the Divide. We can see, it's definitely really, really snowy. It seems like the nature is definitely taking over the world more so than it had before. We can see, Mr. Jerry the skeleton in the corner. What's cracking, Jerry? And then the next one that we're going to be looking at is after you walk out of that area and you can see the sign has a giant cut in it. Looks like somebody just wanted a piece of it as like, maybe a, Dorito sized chip and they just cut it out. So yeah, that's basically all that that one shows. And then the final one that I'm going to be comparing today, I couldn't figure out where this shot was taken from. If you guys can't tell from the gameplay, I literally could not figure out where this shot was taken from. But we have a lot of icicles. Clearly, the Rocky Yard is changing a lot. I mean, considering the fact that they literally removed a giant train car and added 2 boxes instead, like a lot is changing in the Cosmodrome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. If you didn't, let me know what you didn't like about the video in the comments below. Again, I'm not comparing every screenshot because some zones I just cannot figure out. I'm pretty damn sure most of them are just new areas that we're getting screenshots of. But later on in the week, I'm going to be talking about some things in these screenshots and going more in depth. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.